Hey yo, it's Fresh Hip Hop Opinion with your guy Oleezeh, and we're about to get into one of my favorite hip hop artists of all time, and that's Prodigy of the Mobb Deep. I'm gonna get into one of his classic songs, one of my favorites that needs a bit of light, and that's The Medicine Man of his Bumpy Johnson album back in 2012. And essentially, he's speaking about himself being so good, his music being so good, he compares himself to almost being like a drug. How people are addicted to his music. We'll start with verse 1. He goes, I don't write rhymes, I write prescriptions for your addiction, audio fixation. My flotation is like morphine through the bloodstream. Generic rap just not potent like P. Jeez. And this is what I mean. He's talking about himself almost like he's a D-rug. I don't write rhymes, I write prescriptions for your addiction to Prodigy. Audio fixation, my flotation is like morphine, you know what I mean? This was a great start to the song, encompassing what this whole thing is gonna be about. Another highlighted part of the verse that I particularly liked went like this: more like a gifted, holistic mystic, but tried to kick my habit and get dope sick. Again, a reference to how he is like an addiction to these rap fans. Cause I'm embedded in your bones. You ain't denial if you don't Jones for more P. Again, a reference to how people who are addicted to something, the reaction of when they're fiending for more of the substances. Yeah, shortly, he'll be coming back, I know. He'll be having them cold sweats with the runny nose and them bubble guts. I give you a couple puffs of this fire right here, you'll never get enough. Again, emphasizing how addictive he is to the rap fans. I'm not gonna lie, Prodigy's in my top 5. When we get to verse 2, Prodigy goes into the effects of listening to him, and he says this: put me in your sound device and turn me up loud. When your adrenaline rush, you're feeling me now. I may cause rowdiness, but not drowsiness. Keep out the reach of children. I'm a bad influence. The end of verse 2 is, I think, the best part of the song. This is where he really vividly puts it together in a way that I really liked. He says, when you're under the influence of me, careful cause you might just crash, G. Total your V, still pull my CD out the changer. You F the range up, but you still need that medicine, man. And the reason why I like this verse is because, again, he's using the same analogy that he's addictive, and the desperation for a rap fan to keep listening to him, that even if you crash your vehicle, you're still gonna struggle to get your CD out the changer because you still need to listen to that Prodigy. It's almost like you care more about the CD than your own life. Now the third verse, in my opinion, was a bit weaker. I would actually say the weakest verse of all 3, but still a good verse. He starts again by comparing himself to the old D-Rugs analogy. He starts the verse like this: you're an addict for me, but pretend like you're not. See, I don't F up lungs and leave track marks. Ninjas be closet fiends and download fanatics, embarrassed to admit that they got a P habit. I like this start of the verse, actually. As much as I say the verse is one of the weakest of the 3, I do like how he started that. Particularly when he says, embarrassed to admit that they have a P habit. Obviously a P habit is referencing to peeing, and people used to wet the bed when they're young. But in this instance, he's talking about people having embarrassment to listening to Prodigy. And again, he's got a reference to him being an addictive D-rug, but an audio one, as he says, I don't F up lungs and leave track marks like other substances that people use out there in these streets. But the last bit of the song that I really was feeling was this bit, when he says, get spoiled after effing with me, cause now the only thing you want is top quality. I'm discernibly dope, it's Murder She Wrote, the first try. I got you stuck off the realness, the illness, which is obviously a reference to Mobb Deep classic songs. The sicker more rap, more sicker than smack, more powerful than anything is that medicine man. And I've just always been a fan of a verse finishing with the name of the title of the song. Tupac used to do it quite a lot back in the day. But that's my breakdown of Prodigy from Mobb Deep's classic song, for me anyway, Medicine Man, of his Bumpy Johnson album back in the day in 2012. Very good album. People go check it out. Definitely go check out Medicine Man, which is one of my favorite Prodigy songs of all time. But let me know what you think about this breakdown of one of my favorite Prodigy songs. Get in the comments, like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. This is Fresh Hip Hop Opinion. Peace and love.